So we're starting this progress video in a way that I didn't expect it to start, and that is with completing our Hosidious favor. At the moment, if I can just pull up the Hosidious favor, as you can see we have 0% in any of the houses, and I want to get to 100% Hosidious favor today. The reason for that is because I am tired of using the fairy ring teleport to Azir when I'm going down to the Thai farm allotment to plant my herbs and that. I would also like to unlock the Woodcutting Guild as something to AFK whilst I'm busy on Vazela, my hardcore Iron Man, which I'm currently in the Woodcutting Guild, as you can see here, cutting yews, which is nice. So what we're going to do is we're going to buy 2 compost packs quickly, and the reason why I put that is because we need 800 compost to put with our saltpeter to get our favor up. I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, we're going to get the Hosidious favor done, and that's how we're starting this progress video. So this should get us to 71 cooking, and at the same time we will get our house favor done for Hosidious. I'm going to go and lock that in by speaking to Hosa at the statue, and then that should be me done for today. The reason why we did this is because we obviously want to get access to the Woodcutting Guild, and I spoke a bit earlier about unlocking the Thai farm teleport spell, which means that basically save me some time whilst I'm running herbs and so on. And but the main goal is because I'm in the middle of doing the win to D-Dot game on my hardcore Iron Man, I thought I would unlock the Hosidious house favor so I can then go ahead and, you know, AFK and chop magic trees whilst I'm doing that, because obviously I can't do wood rune crafting whilst playing win to D-Dot. But we're going to do this random now to get some free experience in a rune crafting, and then we're going to head over to the Woodcutting Guild and start chopping away some magic trees whilst I get on with the grind of doing win to D-Dot on my hardcore Iron Man. So after I kill this greater demon, I'm going to hit 73 Slayer, which should be about now. There we are. It's not a big milestone, but I am clearing up this Slayer task that I took when I was testing out the Wilderness Slayer boss a couple of weeks ago. And I should be runecrafting, but I feel like doing some Slayer for the rest of today, and that's a PK, isn't it? I'm going to hop anyway to avoid that, but I'm just clearing up this. Oh, I've actually completed the Slayer task, and I've just been frozen, haven't I? No, I'm just being really slow. So I just got a Nuku task, and what we're going to do is we're going to unlock the Preserve Prayer, which we should have done when raids came out, however long ago. But we're going to learn Preserve, and that's going to allow us to keep our boosted stats for a lot longer whilst we're doing Slayer. We're going to buy some combat potions, and then we're going to continue doing Slayer. And I'm probably not going to make another recording until I get a good task such as Virons or something like that. So I'll see you when that comes around. So we got a Daganov task, and if anyone watched some of my previous progress videos, you know that we've had problems with Dagonovs in the past. But we are going to try and gear up for a Daganov task run. I want to do as much bossing as possible on the way to 99, as that will increase my bank a lot. So let's try and gear up for Dagonovs, and try and do a Daganov task, and let's see if we can get some good drops. And Jagex has already trolled us with the Ring of Life drop. Thanks, I thought that was a Berserker ring. We just got a Dragon Med Helm from Daganov Kings. Rip my RNG. And these Daganov Kings are not doing what they're supposed to be doing either. I'm having a real tough time getting them secluded into their own little circles, if you know what I'm talking about. When doing Daganov Kings, it's becoming a real struggle to get this done. As you can see, as you saw, I was being attacked by all 3 of the kings right at the same time, and I just spent the last 5 minutes dodging and ducking, diving them, trying to get them into their own spaces whilst they moved about, whilst I stand upstairs, and every time I kept coming down I was being attacked. So yeah, but I am enjoying the fact that I am doing Daganov Kings. It's content that I've never done before, so it's all pretty good. So we just completed our basically our first full trip of Dragon of Kings. It took us a couple tries to get a full trip done, but this is the proceeds of what we made from our first ever completed tri-breeding trip from Dragon of Kings. Now I haven't profited at all, considering the fact that I used a lot of sand-food potions, a lot of restores, and all my Saradon pots. I think that my supplies came up to around 400-500k, and I've only made 277k. So obviously Diagon of Kings is reliant on the fact that you need to get a unique drop such as a Berserker ring or Seer's ring or an Archer ring to get you some profit. But we're going to go back to and do another trip tonight, and yeah, this was really fun to do. And we just got a Dragon Axe. It's not the best drop, but it is a 100k drop, which is a pretty nice one. I'd be ecstatic if I got this on my hardcore Iron Man whenever we get to Dagonoth. If we get to Dagonoth Kings on the hardcore, but yeah, there's a Dragon Axe coming, and I'm pretty happy with it. Boys, we just got our first unique item. We have the Seer's ring. I don't know how much that is, but it's quite a lot. If memory serves me, that feels so good to get that first unique drop from the Dagonoth Kings that we ever get ever in RuneScape. We've been playing this game for about 15 years, and we finally got a Seer's ring. Feels good, man. Another Dragon Axe. Wow, man. Not the drop that we're looking for. We want a Berserker ring. Or not Archer's ring. I just got that off the Supreme. Oh well, can't complain. So we run out of death runes to cast Blood Barrage, so I teleported out early. But let's count up how much we made this trip. It's gonna already better than the last one. That's for sure. 453k. Pretty good. So I have run out of death runes, and rather than spending GP on buying new death runes, I decided to. I'm going to go to the Barrows minigame, and I'm going to go and get my death runes from there, because I'm feeling doing some Barrows anyway. I want to get my count up, my chest count for Barrows, which is currently 2k. I think I hit that in my last progress video, and yeah, I'm just going to do some Barrows to get my death runes for my final trip to Dagonoths. I have about 28 more to kill to complete that Slayer task, and then we'll get a new Slayer task after that. But we're just heading to the GE now to buy some Barrows tabs to head our way to the Barrows minigame. So after getting 100 Barrows tabs from the Grand Exchange, I did 27 runs at Barrows, and the only significant item I got was an Arm's Hood, unfortunately. We did manage to restock on more death runes for another go at the Dagonoth Kings. After doing Barrows, I decided to get my head down and go back to grinding runecrafting, which got me up to 86 runecrafting. And that is my Dagonoth Slayer task done. Let's get out of here. It's going to drop this one sip of Saradon brew, because the bone is actually worth more than that Saradon brew. And let's see what my next task is. And straight away, our next task is a car fight task, which means we can go ahead and kill the car fight queen, which I have been looking forward to doing. So that is the next boss that we're going to kill. I shit you not, I thought that was the dragon chain body. Fuck you, Jagex. It happened again. RIP. So we took a break from doing car fights, and what we did instead was we went ahead and turned some orbs into fire orbs. And the reason why we did this is because when I get to the bank, I'll be able to show you all the battle stars that I've been accumulating for the last couple of months from the Rare Up store, the barrel that you get from doing the diary. I have 673 battle stars. Some of that was from Slayer, but most of it was from the Rare Up store. And the reason why I've turned these orbs into fire orbs is because I want to craft these into fire battle stars that I can then out whilst doing agility. This will get my cash up enough to then afford a Zamorak spear, which I want to test out at Calfight Queen, and see if I can finish my Calfight task for doing that. So I'm going to grind out the rest of these fire orbs and battle stars, turn them into fire battle stars, and then we're going to go and do some alch plus agility training at Replica. So after half an hour of crafting, we've made 671 battle stars. I also turned the onyx bolt tips and the rune bolts that I got from lava dragons into 168 onyx bolts, which works out to be 7.5 mil. And now I'm going to go and train some alching and agility, like I said in the last clip, and let's see if I can get a level. Obviously I won't get a magic level because I'm already 99. And that is all our onyx bolt tips and fire battle stars out. We are approximately 10k off from 81 agility. We'll get that another time. We also got a ton of magic experience, so let's go and get our Zamorak spear. So we got our Zamorak spear, and it costs us about 6.6 million. And it's going to be really useful for when we hit God Wars as well. And I'm planning to do my Greater Demon tasks on the Zamorak boss as well. And this will help get our kill count up whilst we're over there in God Wars. And this is going to help us do the Calphite Queen as well. So we're going to test this out and use this tomorrow. I do have a farm run to do. I'm about to get a farming level, and I'll probably show that in the next clip. And I think I'm going to hit up the Nightmare Zone for the rest of the night, and then tomorrow we'll finish our Calphite task. So I bought the wrong spear. I was meant to get the Hasta instead of the spear, so I actually lost about 300k from doing that. RIP. And then I realized that I had to do the barbarian skills to equip the Hasta, and to do that apparently you need to do the Tybo village one-eye trio quest that you find out from doing jungle potion. So I'm going to do that quest next, to then go ahead and leveled up the barbarian skills to then wield this Zamorakian Hasta. And there is the quest done. I used one Slayer Mist guide. It's really good. So now let's unlock our barbarian skills so we can wield that Zamorak Hasta. And that's it. I can now wield a Hasta. So let's go and continue our Calphite task. So in the end I decided to finish up my Calphite task on these Calphite soldiers in the new, well it's not new, it just basically got taken out of these cave and then moved to the desert near Shantae's bars. But we finished our Calphite task on these Calphite soldiers, and we're going to teleport to Neve now and find out what our next task is. And hopefully it will be another boss task that I can do. The reason why I stopped doing the Calphite Queen is because my defense level was too low, and that is aberrancies, which means we are going to go and try and do some Armadillo. I don't know how it will go, but I do have a decent range level. It's just my defense level is really low right now. I was hitting consistently on Calphite Queen. I just feel that I need to get my defense level up to be able to continue doing bossing. So I'm probably due a big massive AFK, like 2 to 3 days at Nightmare Zone, just to get my defense level up to the high 80s, maybe even to 90 like I wanted it to be. But yeah, let's go and try and do some aberrancies, and let's try and boss Armadillo. As you can tell by my HP, it did not go well. So trying to boss Armadillo didn't go well, but we have just completed the aberrancy task by completing it on normal aberrancies. And we just got 60 points after completing 80 tasks, so let's see what is next on the agenda. There are two things I hate about RuneScape. One, not receiving a visage from a Steel Dragon, and two, getting a rule for the helm from a Steel Dragon. And do you know why? Because they're on the same drop table as a dragon item. For fuck's sake. So I've had a think, and I'm going to extend my Blood Veil task whenever I get it. I'm currently having Aberrant Spectre task, so I'm going to extend the Blood Veil so when I do get a task it'll be a lot bigger, because Blood Veils are amazing Slayer XP. And then we'll go and do this Aberrant Spectre task. 74 Slayer, we're one away from Gargoyles. Pretty nice. Dude, that is a really rare drop. And I just got a Toeflex Seed. That's so nice. So now seems like a good time to catch you all up on the video. I haven't actually made a clip on this video, for quite some time, I believe 3 or 4 days, and the reason for that is because I've been mostly AFKing in the Nightmare Zone, and as you can see, our defense level has popped up from level 82 to 87. It's quite not the 90 defense and attack that I want to get my base levels up to 90 whilst I'm doing Slayer, and then from there I'll just max combat up from the 90s to 99 whilst doing Slayer. But we are close to getting to 90. We're only 3 levels off, and we need another day or 2 in the Nightmare Zone to get that. But I've been runecrafting all day, and I started the day at 274k runecrafting. I must have did some runecrafting a couple of days before I started my Nightmare Zone grind, and I'm quite bored of doing runecrafting. Been runecrafting all day since I got home, and 156k off from 87. So that's you all caught up to where we are on the account at the time of this recording, and we're going to do some Slayer before going to sleep tonight, and then we'll see what we're doing tomorrow. And we just got an ancient shard from the Hellhounds. They're a 1 in 256 chance, and I need to drink this prayer potion. And yeah, pretty nice drop to get from the Hellhounds. Obviously they don't drop a lot of stuff, so always good to record when we actually do get something from them. And there we have it, the first Blood Veil task that we've ever done after extending the task. And let's see how much we've made. We've made so much from this task, which is why I'm actually showing you how much we made from doing this. Let's price check all of these, put them all together, as well as collecting the knives. All this from one Blood Veil's task after extending it 430k. And it didn't take me a hell of a long time either to do, because all my stats are pretty good right now. That's incredible. And I just missed the level because I am a bad YouTuber, but we just got to 75 Slayer, which means we can now do gargoyles. So I just did 100 kills of Sukwas, and I've decided that I'm actually going to block this task. And the reason for this is it just takes up too many cannonballs. Now I was saving up my points for a herb sack, but I think I just want to get Sukwas off task, because they don't drop anything, they don't give anything, they're not really good XP, and they are sinking my cannonballs, which I spent quite a lot of time of collecting if you saw that video that I did. But yeah, we're going to get rid of the Sukwa task, and what we're going to get next, spiritual creatures, not bad. So I've spent 50 points extending another task, which is going to put us behind on getting our herb stack, but whatever. I've extended my Black Dragon task, and that is because I feel like doing some King Black Dragon, which gives some good drops. It has the chance of dropping a Visage, which is obviously something that I do want, and it drops the pet as well, so I think it's worthwhile extending that task. Holy fuck, we just got a KBD head. And my friend message called pet, but we got the head instead. Oh well, I'll fucking take it. Pretty nice. We've got the KQ head now as well, so if we ever unlock that Slayer achievement, we can make the Slayer Hound with a KQ head and the KBD head. Look at this, guys, KQ head and the KBD head. My Slayer tab is now looking pretty decent, I must say. So we're about to finish the Legends quest finally. I'm 113 combat and I'm about to finish Legends quest. I'm such a noob. But we're going to talk to Urkel, and we're going to get the free experience that you get from doing the quest. And what should we train this on? I'm thinking I'm going to put this all on... Can you put it on runecrafting? No, you can't. So I'm going to put it all on herb lore like I'm an Iron Man. And I will pause this recording and we'll wait until the quest thing comes up. And there we are, Legends quest done. And now I have the requirements needed to finish the last part of A Recipe for Disaster to get the Dragon Gloves for doing the fight. Now unfortunately I'm 2 quest points away from doing the fight, so the Sir Amrit part might actually get me the quest points that I need to get up to 175, so let's go and do that next. So we're about to finish the sub quest. I was using a Slayer Misguide and only 1 quest point, which means I'm 1 off from fighting the Colomancer himself. And this is the cutscene. So I just got my first gargoyle task, as you can see here, hunting gargoyles, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy the gargoyle smash, which means that I'll be able to automatically smash gargoyles when their health is low, which will make the task go a lot more smoother and faster rather than manually clicking on the camera to take them out. And yeah, let's see how much money we make from our first ever gargoyle task. Oh my god, I might not be able to finish this superior. Oh, one more hit, he's gonna kill me. Okay, pretty good. And there we had it. I just missed it for some reason, but 76 Slayer coming in, and we're getting closer to 85, which is basically the target that we want for Slayer at the moment. Alright, we've got a superior here and we've almost killed it. What are we going to get? Is it going to be a good drop? What is this? I think that's my first totem piece completed. Yeah, that wasn't a good reward. And we're about to hit 88 defense. We finally caught up to our attack level, and we'll be almost there to our strength level. We just need 2 more levels after this. And I'm training my defense whilst I'm besting these dust devils on one of the dust devils tasks. Whilst training defense as well, because obviously I'm already 99, so that keeps it efficient. So we're about to kill our first choke devil. We've got a superior here at our dust devils, and what did we get from that? That is actually my dark totem piece completed. I said in the last clip that I completed it, but I was missing the top. But that is my first ever dark totem piece, so maybe we'll do some Scotizo. I haven't ever killed that boss before, but maybe we'll give it a go. So I now have 65 points, and before I get my next assignment to complete a troll task, what I'm going to do is I'm going to spend 50 points unlocking red dragons to get that as a task. And the reason for this is because I wouldn't mind doing a red dragon task after the visage, and I'd probably do the red dragon task on brutal red dragons in the Korean catacombs. So let's see what the next assignment is. Spiritual creatures. That's a decent drop. What the fuck? I just got a dragon spear from a fucking Bloodveld. The fuck is that luck? How rare is that? I'm gonna check that 1 second. So just checking the wiki, it's a very rare drop, as you can see here. And it's not worth much, only 37k, because obviously it got nerfed, but that's some pretty good RNG. And that is 100 Slayer tasks done. We got 300 points on that, which is a lot. That's going to help us a lot get into our herb stack. But that is me done with Slayer for this video. The other day I was doing quests, and I obviously did Legends quest already, which you saw, and then after that I just cut to that random Slayer. And that is because I was in the middle of doing a Redicide quest, and that quest like really got on my nerves. I got to the distillery part, and I messed up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and complete this free-to-play quest, which came out from the Halloween random a few months ago. That's going to get my quest points up to over 175. Then we'll kill the boss at the end after you complete that, and then we'll get our B gloves. And there you have it, the murder mystery quest done, or mystery. Obviously, it's not the murder quest, and that's the 175 quest points. So let's go and finish recipe for disaster. And there we have it, boys. Finally, recipe for disaster is done. It's the first time I've ever completed it on RuneScape as well. First time I'm ever gonna have Barrow's gloves. And now we have full access to the Colomancer's chest. Let's get those Barrow's gloves. It is time to do something that I've wanted for a very long time. We're buying the Barrow's gloves. We've now completed a hard, Lumbridge and Draenor. Let's see the difference. We're currently wearing Dragon gloves, now wearing Barrow's gloves, and it's such a massive difference. finally, my account is no longer noob. I've been on Rune Gloves for months now because I've been putting off Recipe for Disaster because I'm lazy. But now we have Barrow's Gloves, and that is 2/4 of our Slayer preparation done with Barrow's Gloves. We have the Bone Crusher. Now all we need is the soul thing that sends the heads to the bank, and something else that I can't remember at the time of this clip. So I was just gearing up to do Scotizo. I'm going to use these 2 dot zones to do 2 Scotizos kill just to round up this episode, and I forgot to use this antique lamp, which means I'm going to use this. It's a big decision because Herblore is quite expensive to train, and I'm going to train runecrafting anyway, and I'm doing runecrafting for money, so I think I should use this on Herblore. Yes, that will save me some GP in the long term, whereas I'm going to get runecrafting anyway. So let's go and get our Arclight. I've got the 3 ancient shards from getting from 72 Slayer to 76. I'm about 7.4k off 77. I'll get that in the next progress video. And let's get our Arclight and let's do some Scotizo kills. So I believe to make the Arclight, you just use it on the altar with, there we are, and 1000 charges. Let's use our Dark Totem on the altar. I know I'm risking everything I have. And let's go and kill Scotizo. And that is our first Scotizo kill done. Let's see what we get from doing this kill. And we got some Advent Ore, and an Ancient Shard, and some Ashes. So I'm going to talk while I'm killing Scotizo. Hopefully I don't get too distracted. I just remembered what I want, other than the Soul Bearer. I remember the name for that now, for sending the heads to your bank whilst you're still in the middle of doing Slayer, which saves Slayer experience. There are 2 more things that I want. It's the gem bag, I should say, which you get from doing the Falador Dwarfen mining thing, from getting the golden nuggets and trading them in, and the other is proselyte. I haven't got proselyte yet, so I've got B gloves, I've got the bone crusher, I've got the Arclight now. All I need is those things that I just said to then make this account really good, and then we can train up our Slayer. And then obviously I'm still doing the runecrafting grind. I know in this episode we didn't do a lot of runecrafting other than getting up to 86, and that was nearly a couple weeks ago at the time of this recording, and I need to kill the Awakened Daughter to weaken Scotizo. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. This clip is running on a bit long now, so I'm going to pause it and then wait and see what we get from Scotizo. Hopefully I get the pet, as it is the easiest playing killing pet apparently in the game, because the drop rate is pretty low. Alright, that's our second Scotizo kill done, and the last bit of the video. Hopefully I can end this with a pet. What did we get instead? We got 3 rune plate skirts, ancient shards, only 1 this time. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Thank you for watching until the end. This is probably the best progress video I've put out. I've put a lot of work into this one. I know that I said in my last progress video that I was going to be taking a break from doing my climb to rank 1 series. However, I've just been playing my main a lot recently. I do really want that max cape, and I think I'm on track to get it at the end of this year. I'm getting the hardest skills done out of the way after I get runecrafting and Slayer done. The hardest skill that I'll have to get is mining, and then I'll be getting farming passively over the year. I'm already 89, so I'll definitely be 99 farming before the end of 2017. But yeah, I'm just rambling on now. Thank you for watching again, and I'll catch you in the next one. And that is precisely the type of loot that we want to see. We want to see the Irons robe at chest number 1920. I'm about to go to bed soon as well, but it's really nice to end that. And that is the 3rd Irons robe that I've looted in the past couple of days, because obviously at the time of this recording I had only just